Guys, welcome back to another episode of Just Mad Cars. Welcome to another Just Mad gaming video. Today we're at the Bahrain Grand Prix. So, Bahrain, small country in the Middle East. It was really kind of the first Middle Eastern Grand Prix that I remember. I don't think there was one before that, but I really think it was really the first one to bring Formula 1 to the Middle East because it was before the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. During me doing my qualifying lap, I only ever show you that one qualifying lap. I tend to just show you the one that puts me in the position that I was in. So that's usually the best one. And unfortunately, again, best one puts me 19th place. But it's okay. I think this race was a very good race. I quite enjoyed this race. For the second race of the season, I feel like I did bits in this one. So stay tuned, and I'm just going to skip towards that now, and then we'll get to see that.
The curtain rises once more then on the desert stage of Sakir.
So here I am on the grid. No, I'm in 19th. That's what I was thinking. I don't know about 20th. Anyway, 19th place. Lights out, and we're off. Don't really get the greatest of starts. Russell next to me shoots off. Kvyat as well goes flying past me. So now I'm in last place going into the first corner, but that's okay. So did the first corner. I tried to sneak up the inside of the two Toro Rossos, but it doesn't quite work out. But I still managed to get my place back just about into the second corner. So I'm back up into 19th place. I've got the Williams of Lucas Weber in front of me. Dive down the inside a little bit. Get past him into the, I think, fourth corner or third corner. Doesn't matter. Anyway, now into the S's. I've got Kvyat in front of me. And Lando Norris is in 16th. So Lando Norris qualified pretty poorly, it seems like. I don't know what happened. But anyway, I kind of skid out there. I'm not going to lie. Like I lose the back end a little bit. And the only way not to crash was to go around the outside. But it's fine. I didn't cut anyone up. I'm still in a position that I was in 18th place. So now up the inside of turns 9 and 10. And I actually get past Kvyat. So I'm up into P17. Very good start, I feel, from the first few corners. The first lap's always a crucial lap in Formula 1. You're always trying to kind of gain as many places as possible whilst everyone is bunched up together. And I feel like I did that. I've got 2 places up. Well, I went down and came back up, so that's alright. But I'm trying to get as far up in the field as I possibly can. But that's never always the case. So as you can see, the gap between me and the car in front has grown a bit, and the gap between me and the car behind has grown a bit. So I'm kind of in the middle. But Kvyat is hunting me down. I tried to put my car in the middle of the track. He goes up the inside and gets past me, locks up slightly. He cuts the corner. I also cut the corner a bit, but we're still together. So it's me and Kvyat now battling, but he's managed to stay in front. But now I have to keep Devon Butler behind me so that I don't lose out another place. So I'll go a little bit defensive here. Devon Butler tries to go around the outside. I wasn't too defensive, which was good, which is why I kept the pace. I feel like if I went too defensive, he would have managed to sweep around the outside much easier. But I'm back into 18th place, or back down to 18th place, but it's okay. You will notice moving forward that the Alfa Romeo isn't as fast in a straight line compared to the rest of the teams towards the end, like Toro Rosso, like Williams. The Williams are Mercedes power, so in a straight line they're much more dominant than I am. But in the corners, I can catch up to them because it's anyone's game in the corners. But for out and out raw pace like now, doing a drag race, this Toro Rosso is always going to have me. But obviously you're not going to try and stay behind someone. You never know, he could have got a really bad exit. But we got kind of a similar exit anyway, so it didn't really matter. So back down into the home straight, the start-finish straight. Lap 3 out of 14. Another Toro Rosso is coming up the inside of Devon Butler. He's gone past me. Coming back into the first corner, so I've got both the Toro Rossos ahead of me now, so I'm back down to P19 where I started, so second to last. I don't know where George Russell is. He must have qualified really well because I don't even think he's in 16th. I think he's in like 15th at least. Anyway, so now during this race, I realized that, well, I didn't realize anything. During this race, it goes back to what I've decided that I have to do. When you're at the back, it's hard to kind of go for out and out victory. Well, not out and out victory. What I mean is when you're at the back, sometimes what you have to do, going a bit wide there, that wasn't very good, but whatever. Sometimes what you have to do is just you kind of have to be you have to race tactfully So you have to race with tactics, if that makes sense. So rather than trying just to keep overtaking everyone, you need to keep trying to set the fastest lap time. That's what I do. That's what I've decided that will work for me in the long run, is constantly trying to get a faster lap time, because the faster I go, the I'll be shaving times off my lap, which will then help me catch up to the people in front. And when the people in front are doing things like this, like battling, they're wasting their time. So I can then catch up to them, and I don't have to worry about the people behind me too much. There's no point in trying to race and battle and this, that, the other. You might as well try your best to go as fast around the corner, because you'll always catch up to them. Like now, the two Toro Rossos are wasting their time racing each other. Yes, on this straight, the Williams has caught up to me and going past me, and now I'm in last place, but that's inevitable. I can't fight that because his car's much faster than mine in a straight line. So I now have to make up for it through these corners. Obviously, I cut the corner there a little bit. I'm in last place, it don't matter. There's no time advantage there because I'm always in last. DRS is not activated, I think on the last lap, but I wasn't in DRS range, which was annoying. So now I can actually catch probably all three of these drivers in one go, but I can't stay behind Lucas Webber too long because the Toro Rossos will get further away and harder to catch. And obviously I'm trying to move up in the race, because you can even see that Lando Norris, I think it's Lando Norris, there's a McLaren just there. So that kind of realistically means the quicker I get past Webber, the quicker I can get to the Toro Rossos, which means the quicker I can actually get to the rest of the drivers. So coming down this back straight now, DRS wide open for me and Lucas Webber, sorry. I got a bit wide through there, that was a bit poor. So this section is a bit difficult to overtake through here anyway. It's very fast as well. I do like this part of the track, but it's quite quick. And then you come back into here into this straight, which isn't the longest straight. I think the longest straight. See, and the good thing about Bahrain, yeah, it's got straights, but the straights aren't stupidly long. Like, you don't have a straight that's like a mile long. Like, they're long enough to perform an overtake, but they're also short enough to encourage bravery, if that makes sense. So as you can see, the Williams with Lucas Webber just walking past me, or walking away from me, because of the power difference that he has. But I'm still very much in the battle for 17th place, sorry, because I haven't lost the Toro Rossos. They're still right there. So I could easily on maybe this lap, maybe the next lap, get past all three of them, like very, very quickly. Maybe not easily, but quickly. So now Butler's in front of me. So as you can see, they keep chopping and changing. People are going up, people are going down. So now my next target is Devon Butler, when before it was Lucas Webber. So in the space of, what, less than a lap, my target has now changed. So all I have to do is keep cutting down the lap times and keep trying to get past these three guys. And now I'm in last place. There's nothing to do. So I don't have to look behind me. I just have to look ahead. So jump to lap 5, because nothing really happened in lap 4. Coming up to this, to start finish straight, I thought maybe I had enough pace to get past them in a drag race, but that didn't work. So I've gone down the inside now, dive past Lucas Webber, tried to get past Devon Butler. He goes around the outside, he leaves me enough space, I leave him enough space as well. So now it's me against Devon Butler again. Coming down this straight now, again, I go a bit more defensive to force Lucas Webber around the outside. He doesn't try anything, that's cool, but I've still got the race in line. Coming down towards the S's now, I'm still trying to beat these two Toro Rossos. I'm still trying to beat them. I'm still trying to get past them. It's very annoying, but I'll get there eventually. And as you can see, the McLaren is still not that far ahead. So realistically, 16th or 15th place is possible in this race. So that's what I'm trying to aim for. I'm trying to get as close to the top 10 as I possibly can. That's all I'm ever doing in these races. Lucas Webber's on my tail. I'll go move to the inside to place my car, but that sends me wide. Lucas Webber, will he go up the inside? He doesn't try it, or he goes a little bit wide. He just didn't have the traction for it. But I managed to stay ahead. ERS, I finished all my ERS because on that straight, on that lap, sorry, on that straight, I needed as much power as possible. And also at this point in the game, I didn't quite understand how to use ERS. Lucas Webber goes flying past me, well, walking past me, really and truly. Stick makes his move stick. I can't get past it. Try to get my switch back, but that doesn't work because I'm actually going in the pits. So lap 6, I'm pitting lap 6. So I'm one of the first people to pit in this race. So as you can see, there's not even a single pit team out yet. It's just mine, Alfa Romeo. So that means I should try and get the undercut. So I'm switching to the medium tires, which is good. So they won't take as long to warm up. So hopefully if I have a good outlap, that should mean that I will be able to leapfrog everybody whilst they're in the pits. So let's see what happens. So lap 7 now. So now coming to the end of lap 7, coming up to the beginning of lap 8. As you can see, it didn't work out for me. I didn't manage to undercut. The outlap wasn't fast enough. So I'm still back in the same position. But it's fine because I'm still with these guys. So it's not like I got shortchanged in this scenario. It's just that I'm not as far ahead as I wanted to be. But that's fine. They're still close enough. I can still get past them. And 15th place is still a realistic. It's still a realistic finishing place. So let's see what happens moving forward. Right now, as you can see, I'm catching up to Lucas Webber very slowly. I haven't really improved on my fastest lap of this race, but I'm still catching Lucas Webber, so I should be able to get past him. Maybe not this corner. I go for the dive bomb. Not really a dive bomb, but you know, get past him. So I've improved in sector 2, so that means I'm going faster than I did. I'm actually faster than my previous best lap. I go defensive. Lucas goes, literally shoots up the inside. That was a brave move, but it was very good. But I get the switch back. Coming up to DRS, which wasn't a good idea because now he's going to have DRS and he's going to flying past me, as you can see right now on the left. Goes past. I tuck into his slipstream, but he's still too far ahead. I then think about going up the inside, but I thought, nah, I thought better of it. I was like, there's no point in doing that. I'll lose too much time if I do that. I'd rather just take it easy, because sometimes taking it easy means that you keep the momentum and the time that you have. So, sitting in his slipstream, I've got DRS now. Go back up the inside, make the move stick, back up into P19. As you can see, I've got the Williams of George Russell and Kvyat ahead of me. So they're battling for 18th place. So the more they battle, especially because they're not teammates, they'll actually be racing much harder. I can actually get past them. Coming to this corner, doesn't work out, but it's fine. I'm close enough. So that means in the next corner where I'll have DRS, I should be able to be right up next to him. But George Russell makes a mistake. I tried to capitalize and it doesn't work out, but it's fine. DRS wide open. I tried to get that switch back, but we both get bogged down a little bit. So I'm sitting in this slipstream, and now Kvyat slipstream. Lucas Webber's trying to get me on the inside. Doesn't quite work out. I'm still in 19th place. They're battling hard. Kvyat lets me. Well, he doesn't let me. I go past, but then I think I don't give him enough space, and we make contact, and I've been pushed out, and I get hit by Lucas Webber. It's all mad. Now, coming down this straight, you're going to see a car pulled up on the right somewhere. It should be, what's his name car? What's his name? I forgot his name. Not George Russell. Lando Norris. He retired because his car had engine trouble. So anyway, so now it's, oh no, it's not. He hasn't retired. Anyway, doesn't matter. P20. Again, lap 10 out of 14. The race is still very much in its prime. I get past Lucas Webber. Just about, but I go very wide, so I've lost this place. I made a hash of that, but I'm still there with him. I should have really let him go, but I didn't. Whatever, it's a game, it's not real life. I tried to go not to try and make a move, so I sit in the race. Toro Rossos have made a little bit, but they're much further away than they originally were. I'm making good time, I'm making good progress, so I'm pretty fast through the first sector. I've still got Lucas Webber behind me, and he's on the straight, but he's not so. I'm still just playing catch up to the Toro Rosso. It's quite annoying. My chances of finishing 15 are looking slim. But 2, they're battling hard, Kvyat and Russell, and I'm coming up behind. Otherwise, I'm going to get past him. I tried to go up slow into that corner. I'm not going to lie. I didn't expect him to break that place. DRS open for both of them. I go around the out. I tried to go around the outside. It was never going to work. But I get the switch back unexpectedly. I managed to make the move stick, move into P8, slick move. And even get this guy. Because he knocked me out, got past him, but that's why that's why I went back open. Lap 12 out of 14, 2 laps left. Not looking likely at this moment in time. However, Wasn't a very good sector, posted a red, but the main aim to get as close as possible because I want to be in his DRS, make even more space. So I'm running out of lap. I don't understand on this race. I don't know why I'm leaving it in 6th for way too long, and that kept slowing me down. Just to cover the 2 Williamses behind me, and that made lap 13. Again, nothing happens. But this is where Lando Norris bro, that is so sad. Anyway, because of that, that might work in my favor. So coming into the Lando Norris's retirement, so I've moved up. The Williams are still behind, right ahead of me, and that's gonna slow everyone for 1 place. And I think that is what, 10th or something. What's that? Or 13th. Anyway, last lap. I still have the chance to get ahead. I go around the outside, get the switch back. Because I was so wide, let me go. Whatever, we're still going. No one's died. It's cool. Let's see if I can make it stick. Now, they're all racing ahead on the race. The race is now at an end. Past someone. It's going to happen. Butler's racing hard against Daniel Ricciardo. More experience, much better than all of us. So anyway, he goes defensive. Side. Straight down. And I finish in 15th place. Right on the Ferrari, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. If you enjoyed that, I hope you did too. That I've done. I think I've got like 2 or 3 games. I think it's 2. Should be 2. I hope you enjoyed watching it too. If you did, go check out some of my other videos that aren't gaming videos. And if you enjoy everything that you see on this channel, comment. I usually, but thank you guys for watching. And
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.